controversy inside the Karnataka High Court where Justice Dixit believes the matter needs to be referred to a larger bench. Sagaraj, what is the latest that the Advocate General has now stated?
See, Advocate General has clearly said that this issue has become a larger issue and everybody is looking up to the court for the decision, and it's up to the lords. I mean, it's up to the judges who have to take a call whether it should be referred to a larger bench. So we need to wait and watch what will happen. And he has also mentioned that they are very keen on the adjudication at the earliest because they want to come out with some of the other solution for this particular confusion, this particular chaos which is happening here in Karnataka. So even the judges have to consider that whenever they finish the hearing of this entire case, they have to pronounce the verdict as early as possible. So they have to consider all those things and ensure that they're going to deliver the verdict on this as soon as possible.
Yes, absolutely. Aneri, you're also joining us. Yesterday we've seen the kind of protests that have taken place at Raichur and Udupi. Today what we are seeing is on day 2, the court is going to now be looking at a very fine aspect on whether this case needs to be given to a constitution or a larger bench, and the larger point here, whether wearing a hijab is an essential religious practice.
Live update from the Karnataka High Court, where there is an update where Advocate Raj has stated that Madras and Kerala High Court judgments were decided by a single bench. Well, this comes after there was a statement which was made by Justice Dixit where he had said that we should refer it to a larger bench. But then again, Advocate Raj has stated that there is some emergency involved in this issue, and which is students' education. Well, as we continue to see that there are a lot of students who have been...
Okay, Aneri, I just want to interrupt you for just one moment before I'm back with our guests. What's happening inside the courtroom is extremely interesting, as all the sides are saying that as of now there needs to be some interim order that needs to be passed. The Advocate General has said we are seeking an early disposal of the judgment as it's now become a large issue. Advocate Raj says the Madras and the Kerala High Court judgments are already decided by single judge benches. There is some urgency involved, which is the students' education. Another advocate says the students' education is involved and the issue is extremely urgent. Sanjay Hegde, senior advocate, is also saying I want this to be solved at the earliest. So all the petitioners, lawyers, viewers speaking in one voice, saying this issue needs to be resolved at the earliest because there are 2 months of the education that are pending. The Advocate General is also saying the same thing, that he wants an early disposal of the matter. Justice Dixit is saying, suppose the judge whom you are addressing becomes part of the larger bench. So there are a lot of permutations and combinations that are going on inside the courtroom, where Justice Dixit is trying to come to an understanding on whether he will want to give an order in this particular hijab Rao controversy, or whether he wants the matter referred to a larger bench. Irrespective, the point that is being made by the Advocate General is what has to be decided is whether wearing hijab is an essential religious practice.